My name is Sarah, and the day I buried my husband Michael was supposed to be the worst day of my life. Turns out it was just the beginning. The church was packed. Michael was loved by everyone. Or so I thought. I stood there in my black dress, holding tissues, trying to be strong for our 2 kids. Then the doors at the back opened. A woman walked in. Young. Beautiful. Holding a baby. The entire room went silent. She wore a red dress. Red. To a funeral. My heart started racing. Who was this? She walked down the aisle like she owned the place. Her heels clicking on the floor. Blick, blick, blick. Everyone turned to stare. My sister Jessica grabbed my hand and whispered, "Sarah, who is that?" I couldn't speak. The woman walked right up to the front row. Right up to me. She looked me dead in the eyes. Then she said the words that made my blood freeze. "I'm Emma, Michael's girlfriend. And this is his son, Lucas." The room exploded in whispers. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My Michael, my husband, had a baby with another woman. But Emma wasn't done. She pulled out a white envelope from her purse and handed it to me. "He wanted you to have this," she said. "Open it after the funeral." Then she turned around and walked out. Just like that. I stood there shaking. The envelope felt like it weighed 1,000 pounds. My mom rushed over. "Sarah, what's happening?" I didn't know. Had no idea. The funeral continued, but I couldn't focus on anything. All I could think about was that envelope. What was inside? After we buried Michael, after everyone went home, I sat alone in my kitchen. The kids were at my mom's house. I was alone. I stared at the envelope for what felt like hours. Finally, I opened it. Inside was a letter. In Michael's handwriting. My hands were shaking as I read. "Sarah, if you're reading this, I'm gone. And Emma probably showed up. I'm so sorry. But you need to know the truth. Emma isn't my mistress. She's my sister." What? I read it again. "Emma is my half-sister. We share the same father. I found out 3 years ago. Dad had an affair before he married Mom. Emma's mother died last year, and she had nobody. The baby Lucas isn't mine. He's Emma's son. She's a single mom, struggling, and I've been helping her secretly because I didn't know how to tell you. I was scared you'd be angry that I was sending money to help someone you didn't know." My hands were trembling. This couldn't be real. "But Sarah, there's more. And this is the part that's going to hurt. Your brother, David, knew everything. And he's the one who told me to keep it secret from you. He said you'd never understand. He said you'd leave me if you knew I was helping Emma. He wanted to control our marriage. He's been trying to break us apart for years. My brother, David." I felt sick. "Check the bank statements, Sarah. David has been stealing from our savings account. He had access because you trusted him when I had my accident last year. He's taken almost $50,000. He's been living a double life. New car. Fancy apartment. All with our money. I found out 2 weeks before I died. I was going to tell you everything. But then my heart gave out. I'm sorry I waited. I'm sorry I trusted him. Please, please forgive me. And please help Emma. She's family. And David. Make him pay. The proof is in the safe deposit box. Number 237. Key is under the blue flower pot in the garage. I love you, Sarah. Always. Michael." I dropped the letter. My brother, David, had been stealing from us. Lying to Michael. Trying to destroy my marriage. I felt rage building inside me like a fire. I ran to the garage. Found the key. Drove to the bank. Inside the safe deposit box was everything. Bank statements. Text messages David sent to Michael. Proof that David was telling Michael to hide things from me. Proof that David withdrew money month after month. There were even messages where David said, "Sarah doesn't need to know everything, Michael. Sometimes wives are better off in the dark." I felt betrayed on a level I didn't know was possible. My own brother. But I wasn't going to cry. I was going to get revenge. The next day I called a family meeting. Mom, Dad, David, Jessica, and Emma. Yes, I invited Emma. David walked in smiling. Hey sis, how are you holding up? I looked at him. Cold. Sit down, David. Everyone sat around the table, confused. I put the bank statements on the table. One by one. Someone has been stealing from me and Michael, I said slowly. David's face went pale. Someone we trusted. Family. My mom looked confused. Sarah, what is this? I slid the papers toward David. Want to explain, big brother? He started sweating. Sarah, I can explain. Explain how you stole $50,000. Explain how you told my husband to lie to me. Explain how you tried to ruin my marriage. My dad stood up. David, is this true? David couldn't even look at him. Jessica gasped. David, oh my God. I wasn't done. And Emma, I said, turning to her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you walked into that funeral thinking I'd hate you. Michael told me everything. Your family. And you and Lucas are welcome in this house anytime. Emma started crying. Sarah, thank you. I didn't know how to. It's okay, I said. We're going to be okay. Then I looked at David. You, however, are done. I've already filed a police report. The bank has all the evidence. You're going to jail, David. And you're going to pay back every single penny. David tried to stand. Sarah, please, I'm your brother. A real brother wouldn't have done this, I said. Get out. My dad grabbed David by the arm. You heard her. Get out. David left broken, defeated. That was 6 months ago. David is facing fraud charges. He lost his job, his apartment, everything. Emma and I are close now. Lucas calls me Auntie Sarah. My kids love playing with him. I found out Michael left another letter for Emma, giving her money in his will to help her and Lucas. My husband wasn't perfect, but he was good. And he made sure justice would be served, even after he was gone. So yes, a woman showed up to my husband's funeral with a baby. But the shocking part, it wasn't the betrayal I thought it was. It was the betrayal from someone I never saw coming. And I made sure he paid for it. My name is Sarah. And this is my story. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted, drop a comment below. You're not alone. And remember, the truth always comes out. Always. Sister Sephora.